My friends always ask me why I don't drink, and this is what I tell them. I was about 15. Yeah, I was a sophomore in high school. Um, my mom would work late at night, she'd get home about 1 or 2 in the morning, and my dad, he'd drink pretty frequently. It was pretty heavy. And when he was drinking, you did not want to be around, but somehow I was always around it. I remember one day he had already been drinking, and by the time my mom got home, he was well past drunk. And the minute she walked in the door, he immediately starts accusing her of fucking around with somebody else. And, this just went on and on and on. And suddenly, I heard glass breaking. I know my brother heard it, so I told him to go get our sister and take her to my room, put headphones on, and turn it up really loud so she couldn't hear anything. So he did that, and when she was in our room, we closed the door and we headed downstairs to see what was going on. The minute that we hit the bottom of the stairs, my dad just yelled at us to get back upstairs, and we were up in a heartbeat. We sat there guarding my door, just listening to this, and all of a sudden I heard my mom screaming. Shit. I don't even remember what she was screaming about. I got up the nerve somehow to pick up the phone and dial 911. My mind was in a billion directions at once. I couldn't even control myself. And somehow I got the lady on the other end the information that she needed. And when she hung up the phone, I had never felt more alone in my entire life. I sat there and my brother got up and he started heading downstairs. So I followed him. And as we were going down, I heard my dad pick up the keys and my mom started screaming at him, "No, don't go out driving. Do not go out driving." And he just yelled back at her, "Better out there than in here." And I heard him go out toward the garage. When we got downstairs, my mom yelled at my brother, "Go get the keys." So he ran out to the garage, and he was only out there for a couple of seconds, but it seemed like minutes. And he came back in and he had the keys. And, I looked outside and the cops had already had my dad. They had him cuffed and they put him in the squad car. And as he was sitting there, another cop came in with a camera and they were taking pictures of the broken dishes and the rest of the mess. And after a few minutes of that, they left. And it was just silent. I don't have a problem with people drinking if they are of age and they're responsible. I don't have a problem with it. My problem is when people binge drink, they drink and drive, or they give it to minors. I have a friend who once made a point to me. If you're not old enough to buy it, you shouldn't be drinking it. if you're old enough to buy it, you shouldn't have to.